We are going to look and see how implied volatility impacts across various strategies. You know, what is the impact of higher implied volatility on, let's say, strangles and straddles and iron condors and anything else, and inverted iron condo, and just kind of, you know, any strategy, just to give you an idea of how much difference it makes when implied volatility is low or lower or high or higher. And we're not even going to compare it to where implied volatility is today because we're actually below the mean, but you can get an idea of how cheap things are right now, and it'll make you kind of maybe think twice about, you know, certain sizing or putting too much money in, you know, in one specific underlying or something like that. So let's take a look. It's a really good piece. So premium reflects option costs and potential profit, while break-even distance indicates the space for an option position to be profitable. Implied volatility fluctuates. Their fluctuations elicit various responses from trading strategies. We usually know that selling options excel in high IV environments because of inflated option price. So in terms of option premium and break-even distance, how does implied volatility impact different strategies? How do you think, Mr. Batista?
Ooh, I mean, we always by about a strike or so. I mean, I think that's what it's going to come out to.
Well, I wasn't thinking of it in strike sense.
What were you thinking about, like percentages?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know. That's a tough one for me. 15%? I don't know.
Well, it's going to be linear depending on how much
volatility expands.
How much volatility expands, and the numbers are going to be significant. You're going to be surprised. Let's take a look.
Okay,
Let's take a look at the next slide. So we did a study. 45 days to expiration. We chose different VIX levels when the SPY all trade at the same price. The SPY at 400, VIX 20, 23, 26, and 32. We compared straddles, iron flies, strangles, and iron condors. Remember, an iron fly is a straddle with wings. An iron condor is a strangle with wings. We compared the option premium and the break-even distance across various strategies. Next slide. So here's your first kind of look. A quick general observation is that as implied volatility increases, the premium under the same strategy also increases, and vice versa. So we looked at those same four strategies, and then we looked at the VIX across the board, and you can kind of see how the numbers move up in a very, I think, in a linear fashion, but even for every single strategy, the numbers get progressively higher and significantly bigger credits as implied volatility goes higher.
Now to put this in perspective, VIX is 15 now, right? Closer to 15. They're looking at VIX at 20% or 20% increase.
No. This is the VIX at 20%.
Got it. Okay, I just want to make sure I have it.
This is the VIX at 20, or the VIX at 23, or the VIX at 26, or the VIX at 32, not a percent increase. So we didn't do the current VIX because we're under the mean right now, but you can extrapolate out. And right now you're going to find that if you went to, well, you can look it up yourself, Bad, right now. Look at a 45-day straddle in the SPY, closest to 45 days, straddle in the SPY. I'm guessing it's probably, I'm just guessing, 16.
I'm going to take a look. I'm going to take a look right now. I mean, I could use weeklies. Let's take a look at this and see if we get to 45.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
I get to 46 days. You want a 15 delta strangle?
No, straddle.
15 delta strangle? What did I say?
Straddle.
Oh, you want the at the money straddle?
Yes.
Well, you want the 39 or the 40s with 39.60. So you want me to straddle the two?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
16.45-ish, $17, something like 16.45.
Exactly, 16.45. I said it would be 15 or 16. 16.45, $16, let's just say, and it's $22.80 when the VIX is at 20. When the VIX is 5 points lower, it's $16. That's a huge difference.
Yep, for sure.
So anyway, I'm just pointing it out because I think it's important to notice, to know that. Let's go to the next slide. So in this study, we examined a 3%, 6%, and 12% jump in implied volatilities. We took this jump to show the different impact in a small move and a big move of implied volatility increases. So just to give an idea of just how much the stuff moves, so like if the IV goes up, by 3%, it goes up, the straddle goes up 8%. If it goes up by 12%, it goes up 56%. That's huge.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
More than I would have expected. Way more.
Okay. Well, I mean, I
didn't know how to put in percentage terms, but that's way more.
Okay. Don't disagree with you at all. Let's and then when you look across the board here, iron flies, straddles, strangles, and iron condors. They're all about the same. It's very linear. It's very efficient. Everything's priced almost perfectly. It's kind of crazy. Just even a small. That's why selling stuff when implied volatility is super cheap is very dangerous. When it's expensive, it's a lot less dangerous.
Sure.
Let's go to the next slide. So we also found that as implied volatility increases, the break-even distance increases. So high implied volatility creates a much wider profit zone, even when the underlying price trades at the same levels. So if you remember, when we put this piece together, the underlying price was trading at 400 for all of these. But what happens is when IV increases, the break-evens go up dramatically. Like, a 12% increase in implied volatility, and the break-evens on straddle go by 55%. And on a 6% increase is probably, more realistic, but the break-evens go up by 25%. So it's just to put things in perspective, why we wait for certain, why we look for certain opportunities, why we wait for certain opportunities, all the above.
Yeah, no, it's a great slide for sure.
Yeah, and again, the moves, doesn't matter whether it's an iron fly or a straddle or an iron condor or a strangle. They're all the numbers are basically the same. Let's go next slide. That's why this stuff's all universal. It always works. It works whether it's stock options or futures options. It works no matter what it is. It works under all circumstances. It's all the same. It's all the same models. In consideration of the overall average across all strategies at the implied volatility increase shows that the higher the IV jumps, the greater the average premium and break-even distance expand, providing a strategic advantage if you can hold until things, come back and normalize. So the overall average across all strategies, and you can see the difference here with implied volatility increases, the premium change is plus 46% on 12%. These moves the numbers are crazy. The break-even distance is plus 54%. And even on a 3% move, it's a huge premium change and a huge break-even distance. Upticks in volatility are really critical to what we do.
And that's why they're your friend. That's correct. That's right.
Let's take a look at the last slide. So takeaways, and this is just exactly what you're going to think. As the implied volatility increases under different strategies, also the premiums and the break-even distances follow suit. We found that across the strategies, when the implied volatilities move quickly, also the premium and the break-evens also make a quick move. And as we sell premium, a high implied volatility is a favorable market condition because higher premium collected up front provides a cushion against potential losses, and it compensates for increased perceived risk. I don't even know if it's perceived, it's real risk.
It's definitely real risk when it's P&L.
Yeah. But that's just showing you where we are on an uptick in volatility. Where we are today is even lower than this with more, volatility risk technically.
Very good, sir. Good job out of you. We're going to take a quick 90-second break and come back. We've got more Tasty Live with Joy. Mr. Scott Sheridan, Tasty Trade World Headquarters. We'll be back in 90 seconds.